So this is about the distance the Earth and Moon were before. And as you can see, the Moon is so large that it gets rid of a bit of the distance between the surface, but when it comes to center of mass, it's still the same. And now the tables have turned. Earth is orbiting the Moon. Everything is confusing. So let's let this go. Let's see what happens. So Earth is... I don't know why Earth is so dark. So it's too close. Earth is being torn apart. This is a problem. For obvious reasons. The Earth being... How quickly is it being ripped apart? It's not that fast, but it's definitely doing some damage to the Earth. So we're going to have to rethink how we're doing this. Look at that. Look at the little trail Earth is leaving behind. That's wonderful. Just being completely ripped apart. Ooh, a bit of flame coming out there. Hot gas is being ripped off. That right there is the atmosphere. It's gone now, and the rest of Earth is soon to follow. So let's jump over to... I don't even know what's Earth anymore. It's gotta be close to here. That looks like the freshest. Is this Earth? It's being ripped apart. I think this is what's left of Earth. I can't tell. The point is, this isn't going to work. We'll have to try something else. So we're gonna save this moon star so that we can reuse it. Gonna make a new simulation, and we're going to grab the moon star. All we have to do now is I'm going to, so that we're technically still the same distance, we're going to go the distance away from the surface. So that's going to be here. So 70,000-ish, yeah, 70,000 plus 400,000, so that's going to be 470. 70,000 kilometers. So that's about the same distance between the surface of the Moon and the surface of Earth. However, I do not think it's going to make much of a difference for Earth. And why is Earth still so dark? That's just letting out no light at Earth again? Yeah, it is. We're just gonna change this to let out light, because that's weird. It should be. So now we can see its effect on the surface of Earth, of course. You can see it's... Oh. Well, it did light up Earth, and now it's really lighting up Earth. Earth is being melted by the rush line, but is it gonna be ripped apart? Is it at least slightly more plausible than where it was before? It looks like it. It looks like Earth is not going to be ripped apart at this position. Which, progress. That just means we can do one of two things. We can see how small we can get the Moon. No, that's the closest. That's pretty much the closest we can get. Or we can move the Earth further out, which is also an option. Slightly more complicated, though. Or Earth being vaporized by its own moon. Top 10 anime betrayals. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do this one other way, which is once again a way we can do it where we technically be doing it, but it's just measured in a different way. So the radius of the Moon is 2,000 kilometers, and we're going to make a ratio. Actually, let's make a ratio by that. So the mass of the Moon is going to be 1 moon. Wow. Yes, that's great math. 100,000. And then we gotta get how many moons the other the star is. Where is the star? Moonstar. And then we put Moonstar down, and we figure out how much mass this has in moons. And this has the mass of, oh boy, yeah, 2 million moons. So this is gonna be really far away. That's going to be
Big Al.
Billion, 800 billion kilometers away.
Rexy in the rain makeup.
Realistically, if we were to do this correctly, that right there is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So that's 1 million. So 1 million is going to be a bit further out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. So that's 10 million. That's 100 million. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is going to be 1 billion. And it's 8 billion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is ridiculous. This isn't going to work at all. So doing it proportionally to mass is just absolutely ludicrous. If we gave the moon the luminosity of the sun, how bright would it be on Earth? That is the question. Oh wow, actually a little bit of light is reaching. Huh, so this isn't as horrible. The interesting thing is if we slightly increase the mass of the moon, the light should go up much faster. But, you know, that's not the question. The question is, how is Earth going to do? It's gonna get cold. I can already promise that. But how cold? This moon is a really small star, so I don't think... Yeah, it's gonna get to absolute zero-ish. Not quite. Negative 232. Oh, wait. Yeah, negative 232. So it's a bit too cold. So we're gonna have to... So now let's cheat. We're gonna find somewhere where this would work. Somewhere where this would be feasible, and then all we have to do is habitable. Click on the star. There we are. So for habitable, Earth would have to be out. Now not quite a billion or 8 billion. We've got to go out somewhere about 200 million kilometers. So you know what? When it comes to orders of magnitude, that. Using that wasn't that far off. It was only 8 times off, and when we're working on scales this large, I'm actually surprised the number was that close. I know we've got our very orange sky because of the sun not being white, and Earth's temperature is falling. So that means that we have to move it a little bit further in. I'll move it here, auto-orbit it. And what did this do for us? Oh, we've got 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we hold around 10 to 15? Oh, it looks like we're gonna hold at a livable temperature, maybe a little bit hot. Okay, we're getting a little bit on the warm side. This is fine if you can just Stop here. I believe in you, Earth. 20 degrees Celsius. So at this point, 20 in Fahrenheit. Oh no, this isn't bad at all. Oh, I was thinking. Okay, I was thinking temperature incorrectly for Celsius. But you know, we can actually just fix this because we said we're gonna make it work anyways. All we have to do is change the albedo of Earth, which isn't here. We can just get rid of all the carbon dioxide in the air. I mean, that's a solution, isn't it? Okay, so that may cause a little bit too much of cooling. So we're just gonna... Oh, look at that. We did a thing. It's a little bit cold. Or you know what? Let's see. What does Universe Sandbox 2 have the average temperature of Earth at? That's what I thought. 15 degrees-ish. So I was right in saying that 20-something was way too hot. Okay. So yeah, that's right. So I was right. Got it. So that means that right here, by decreasing the amount of carbon dioxide on Earth, we can actually have a nice stable relationship with the moon. Even though the moon isn't very unstable, and very likely this is going to happen. Yep, a supernova. That's when we're working with heavy materials on a star. Once it gets to iron, it starts to make less energy than it is using up, and that's when it's dying. And the moon is not made out of light elements, so it does not go through nuclear fusion very well. It looks like it actually survived a supernova, which is weird. There we go, it's gone now. Yep, the moon did not survive the second one. That's it, tack it up. Thank you all for watching this video. I'll see you all next time. Leave a like and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a suggestion for the next episode. Bye. Hello and welcome back to Universe Sandbox 2, and how are you all doing? I'm going to start this video this time, see if things happen differently if I do this, and challenge you guys to hit 200 likes on the video. It's a high bar, but we can easily pass it. So, with that, let's begin. What are we going to be doing today? That's a fabulous question, actually, and the answer to that is we're going to get every single star. It's like stars. We're going to collide every single star, and this may end in 50 trillion supernovas, but you know what? Worth. So the process of putting them down is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to cut off my mic here, and I'm going to speed this up in the video.
That's just sad. Oh no, get him for murder. Snappy the Sparks and Bach Jr.
Okay, so it appears that we're finished, and now, for what's probably going to happen. Now, obviously, UI's Scuddy is probably going to win this largest radius of them all. He'll be able to gobble up the other stars pretty easily. But, oh no, I'm about to sneeze. Oh no. Oh, maybe crisis averted. Crisis averted. But it's likely going to supernova when a few stars hit it, which means that it may not win. It may just be a completely random winner depending on who goes the longest without supernovaing. So, stars on your mark, get set, fight. So these are going to be going pretty far when it comes to distance to hit each other, so we have to time warp quite a bit. And we have Rigel, the first casualty. So as we can see, there are supernovas, and there are going to be a lot of supernovas. My computer can probably handle like 10 before it gets a little bit laggy. We'll see how this goes. Anyone running from the battle will be zero velocity and forced to turn around. Oh, it appears we have a black hole. Well, that was fast. Is that another black hole? Oh, yes. We have multiple black holes now. There's another one. Oh, these are just like fire. These supernovas is actually causing the stars to go blue and explode. It's pretty great. Every star is getting affected by all of these supernovas, even if only a little bit. And let's do a little bit more. Oh shoot, it appears we may have just lagged things too hard. I think we may have done bad. I'm not sure we can have every star here at the same time. What we can try is getting rid of the supernova, seeing if that makes it less laggy enough that we can do this. So let's scroll out, and oh, I did not mean to delete that. Kill anyone.
This should not be as easy. Well, if it
does kill anyone, I very much apologize because I did not expect it to. And we'll just keep the center of the supernova because that's where the stars are. We don't want to delete the stars. So the question is, what is actually left? Oh, there are so many supernovas. I actually can't see. Oh, now I can see, kind of. There we go. So who do we have left over? We had a as a black hole. Few blue stars, more black holes, more blue stars, and the little stars are actually just surviving because they haven't run into anyone else yet. So when it comes to it, this is very, very bright. Look at the supernovas. There's like 18 of them inside of it. Just keep coming. Oh, we almost have a collision here.
You can't get choken down by this already hurt creature.
This one's actually going to... I don't know which direction this is going towards the black hole, okay. Oh! What's that? VY Canis Majoris is actually moving towards the black hole now. It appears that one of our big stars are about to be sucked in. We'll see what happens. This is a lot of mass going in one place, but it's going very slowly. Look over here. We actually have our largest star, UI Scuddy, which is now a Nova remnant. It's already Nova'd, but not enough to turn itself into a black hole yet. But it is taking a lot of damage from rogue stars crashing into its surface. Things on these stars are getting very, very... Oh! UI Canis Majoris lets out another supernova. And so does... what was that? Deneb. UI Scuddy may have just supernova, but I'm not sure. Oh! That's quite the collision we have here. Two of the largest stars we have are going at it. When it comes to mass, they actually don't have that much mass, but when it comes to... Oh! Wow. That didn't cause a nova. UI Scuddy just ate that.
Professor Alphys! Go, Professor Alphys!
Now, the final real battle is going to be Canis versus Scuddy. Oh, a supernova will knock them away from each other. Okay. That's not a fun ending. Let's just quickly zero velocity then.
That's
Along with the black hole. Come on, we can't have everyone running away. Who cares about the little stars? We have to see which big star wins this.
Iggy. Brownies!
Okay, this is it.
With
Final countdown. Who will win? Oh geez, lag.
Let's hope with chocolate.
Who would have expected this would be laggy? Definitely not me.
King in blue!
Okay, we're still going way too slow. By cutting off the edges of the supernova, we free up a bit of memory. But is it enough? Well, it appears these guys are about to collide. Or maybe it is enough. Just maybe. They both may actually be going towards a black hole, which I wasn't thinking about at first, but that does seem to be what's happening. Come on. There we go. That's gotta have freed up a little bit of processing power. Oh, we appear to have caused a boom. Where did they go? I think I missed it actually. Oh wow. Yeah, everything is dead. The largest stars have all supernovaed into nothingness, where smaller stars are just completely, well, I don't want to say melting because they're stars, but they're pretty much losing everything they have, either to becoming a black hole from the explosions on themselves, or through getting eaten by other stars. We have a few normal ones that are very, very active. But that looks like that's going to basically having a giant battle of stars. You know, by stars I don't mean like, you know, your atoms and stuff. I mean literal stars. Sorry to disappoint. No, I will not have a King Star battling Leafies here. Not yet, at least. Maybe we can get them on. Maybe they'll let us put textures on planets, and then we can do YouTuber battle Universe Sandbox 2. It would be complete cringe, but that would be pretty fun.
Drink it in. Powerful, vibrant, nutrient-rich fuel for healthy, active, experience-rich lives. So you can be your best self, live your best life, and rule the day.
Saving money with Groupon is crazy simple. I can buy all my beauty appointments, even when my hands are Now, some people gonna like this commercial for the wrong reasons. Download the app and save. Russell, Groupon. Stop it.
Oh shoot, the game has actually crashed. So considering it doesn't actually end the recording until I press close program, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you want more, and the next video will be a bit longer, but yeah, I will see you all next time, and let's aim for that 200 likes.
Planetary battle. Wow.
Hello and welcome back to Universe Sandbox 2. So today, instead of going absolutely insane, we're going to go somewhat insane by looking at the default insanity in Universe Sandbox 2, because I've kind of glossed over all of the simulations the game comes with. I mean, I go to them every once in a while, but I haven't actually like gone through them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the most exciting ones, and we're just going to look through the explosions that the game developers put in, because I'm sure they're pretty good. And we're gonna start out with supernova, the sun in the solar system. So let's do that. And death. Now Earth, yeah, Earth never stood a chance. Actually, we're very quickly vaporizing away. Surface temperatures all over the place. The exciting things we've gotten merge in the center. Dun 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 dun. Hello and welcome back to Universe Sandbox 2. Today we're going to be, well, I don't have a ton of ideas. I'll be honest there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to create a ridiculous alternate reality. Ooh, that buzzing noise wasn't good. I'm not going to pull on that cable again. And let's begin. So, thousands of years in the future, Jupiter just explodes, yes. Jupiter just randomly, actually no, Jupiter is going to first get really big. Jupiter somehow gained a ton of mass. Nobody knows how. It happened somehow. Scientists were trying to figure it out, but it happened so quickly, within the range of like, well, a year. Jupiter just kept growing, and everyone wondered why, but you know, nobody knew. It was actually aliens trying to assassinate Earth, and so Jupiter became a star. And then Jupiter exploded. So that was bad. That was very not good, considering it let out a very small supernova that quickly, by quickly I mean within a few minutes, hit the solar system, and everything was pretty quickly getting vaporized. So Earth is just pretty with its nice cities and life, and we're at 15.2 degrees Celsius. We can already see the light reflecting off of the Earth from the supernova. At this point, if you were on Earth, let's look up. Yeah, this is what you would see in the sky. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. But it would also be very scary. Also, the radiation would probably kill you pretty quickly, although it hasn't hit yet. It's traveling near the speed of light. So once the actual gas hits, that's when we can assume that everyone's dead. So, while other planets are being hit pretty hard by this hot gas, and for example, Mercury is at 4,000 degrees right now. The sun's gonna act pretty normal, at least, so we're going to ignore the sun. But Earth hasn't been hit yet by this terrible supernova, which is going to absolutely destroy all life. It's getting closer though. We're going to start seeing it affect the temperature very soon. And that's going to be in about 3, 2, 1. I guess we have a few seconds until we really start to get the brunt of the explosion. Let's just admire the beauty of Earth before it's absolutely annihilated. There it is. Earth. Oh, shoot, Earth, where do you go? Okay, Mars has actually been vaporized. That is a meteor. Okay, we're gonna have to turn on labels again so that we can find Earth. There's Earth. Labels back off. So Earth now, just, you know, spinning around doing its Earth thing. And any second now, so Earth has, I wish I could have done that a little bit slower, but I had no clue when it was going to hit. But this now, well, everyone's dead. Everything's dead. The Earth is now lava, just melted completely. It's gotten so hot, actually, it is evaporated. Now it's just a little gas. Wow. So yeah, look at that. We destroyed the world. But soon after, all of the planets died, like so. Supernova eventually. Shoot. No way. Jupiter actually became a pulsar. Who would have thought? Actually, that's very interesting. I've never actually, without using ridiculous amounts of mass, I haven't been able to get a pulsar before. Well, that happened, and that looks absolutely amazing.
This is not one of those wannabe SUVs. This SUV has best-in-class all-weather capability. It has best-in-class technology, and it's the most most capable compact SUV ever. This is the legendary Jeep Compass. Celebrate Jeep Freedom Days with low payments for 90 days and $500 additional bonus cash on our best-selling vehicles.
Or well-qualified returning lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2019 Jeep Compass for $219 a month.
Everything happens for a reason. I have metastatic breast cancer. I'm only 32. I'll never get to. But I didn't just roll over. I found this treatment for younger women. I have so much more to do. I'm gonna do it.
I think that's kind of it. We have kind of destroyed everything we can. The sun's over here. But, yeah. Well, that was interesting. So let's do it again with a slightly different take on this time we will... I need to be creative. This time we are going to put Spook Booper in an orbit super close to Earth's orbit. So, the people of Spook Booper, aka subscribers here, Vooperians, we decided that Earth has a pretty nice orbit and we want it for Spook Booper. So we're just gonna pretty much take it, you know, like all nice people do. We don't ask. We're just gonna like, can we orbit the sun instead of the Earth? This isn't going to work. I hope you see why Universe Sandbox 2. Are you orbiting the correct way now? Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure if the orbit actually did what I wanted it to. So let's see what Spook Booper does. I'm going to bet something not... Oh, so Spook Booper is frozen. Let's heat it up real quickly. Really? 3,000 degrees and it's frozen? So we have to give it a bit of time for that ice to melt. Oh shoot. It appears we have thrown Earth off course. We went a little bit too close. I did actually expect this to happen. Yeah, it was kind of obvious. But goodbye Earth. We have actually stolen Earth's place, and that warmed up Spook Booper quite quickly. All the ice is receding now. And we'll just give Spook Booper a year or so to recuperate after that. Look at that, we've stolen orbit. Sure, every single subscriber to this channel has died, but just subscribe with a second channel, and we'll repopulate. Because that's how population growth works. Planet looks pretty much the same now, a bit less land than it had before, but yeah. Temperature, oh, it's a very, very warm 60 degrees. I don't know if that's because it just hasn't cooled down all the way yet, or if the size and atmosphere. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that very easily by turning up the reflectivity of the atmosphere. What this is going to do is cool things down. And we want the effect temperature to... Oh, that isn't really accurate, I guess. We'll just see if it does what we want it to. Nope. Turn it up quite a bit more. Oh, that actually worked perfectly. Okay, so we are staying within livable temperature. Maybe not. Wait, what's happening? Oh, we're traveling towards the sun. Oops. Yeah, that's not gonna end well. Oh my. Did we actually just attract the sun in? I think we have just messed up like everything. Oh man, the gravity. We have actually broken the solar system doing that. Oops. Well, the more you know. Now you know if Spook Booper took over the solar system, it would not end well for anyone. Even the aliens on Mars. Oh, Mars is now getting much closer when it's... closest to the sun, so maybe it actually does have a possibility for life now. Nope, still negative 30 degrees. Yeah, that's not going to work very well for it. And let's do one more apocalypse. How about we do something very interesting? How about we're going to destroy the universe with the solar system. I guess we can't simulate the entire universe at once. Yeah, get on it. University of Box 2, we are waiting patiently. We need to be able to destroy the entire universe at once. And I expect it to not be laggy. And it needs to be able to run on a normal computer. I know it's not asking too much or anything. Okay, so let's increase the mass of this teapot until we get some results. First, let's speed up time a bit. Really? Oh, there we go. Now we can see a little bit of movement.
What's going on?
Yep, everything's spinning along nicely, and the teapot's moving very slowly because it's so far away. But let's increase its mass. And what this is going to do is actually make its orbit smaller. And it's going to make it move faster, but most of all, it's going to give it more power over things like Earth and the Sun. Let's quickly go to Sun, give it 0.00001% of the Sun, so that we get a little bit more speed on increasing this. And here we go. Now we can see. This is not going up very quickly at all, but yeah, let's just go like 100th of the sun. Yeah, now we're getting some mass. Let's go to 1/7. I don't want to do this forever. That's a good start. 1 sun. So currently we have a teapot mass of 1 sun orbiting the sun, very far away. Remember. But I think the sun is actually going to take notice. No, it's still being acted on more by Jupiter than by this teapot. So we're going to increase the mass of the teapot. And we are not going to just increase it a little bit, we're going to go full in 10 suns of teapot. It's going to be great. Now we can really see its orbit getting smaller. So I think the sun is taking attention now. Yes, the sun is getting sucked in very quickly, actually. Along with everything else in the solar system, except the further planets are actually kind of getting left behind a little bit. Now we can see the teapot over there, and we can see our humble planets. Neptune. Oh, Pluto has been messed up. It is now closer than. Oh, shoot! What has happened to Pluto? Pluto is all over the place. This is not its normal orbit. The teapot is actually causing it to come out much further than normal, and get much closer to the sun than normal on its return trip. So now looking at the sun, we are getting closer and closer to this evil teapot. Now the further planets from the sun are getting their orbits stretched more and more. The closer planets don't really have as much of an effect because of the strength of the sun's pull. But let's see very quickly if this is seriously affecting Earth's climate. No, we're staying around normal temperatures on Earth. We're fluctuating about 5 degrees average during the equinoctial and periapsis, but yeah, it's nothing serious. Don't think it's going to affect anything too much yet. But we can see the ice up here every once in a while, but shoot, what was that? Something just caused our teapot to fling. That wasn't supposed to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to just move the teapot back where it was. Teapot, do what I'm saying. It'll end out a lot better for the both of us. Okay, and then 0 velocity to the teapot. Now the teapot's all fixed. It's in the right spot. And now we're going to start seeing serious effects from the teapot. The sun has sped up to the point where we're going to start seeing it moves so fast it's actually getting closer and further from the Earth and close planets than normal. We have actually hit the teapot. It was a near collision, actually, not a hit. The sun missed the teapot. But this has caused the Earth to be flung out from the sun. It's actually still... Oh! And the Earth has been actually shot back into the sun's orbit. Interesting. This means that the sun has not actually lost Earth, but Earth is so far from the sun now that the temperature is kind of all over the place. But it's the one thing it is cold, much further away from the sun than before at negative 100 degrees Celsius. And yep, I think that's the end of the solar system. I think we can call it there and just say, yeah, we destroyed the world many creative ways. Not only the world, but the solar system. So, I will see you all next time. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want more like it. And if you want to become a routine, yeah, do what I just said actually. You'll get a beautiful resort on the great Spook Cooper. Peace. I really need an outro, you know. I need to design an outro. Intros kind of suck because like people leave during intros, but if you've actually watched the end of the video, then an outro can't hurt. More.
This Thursday through Saturday, don't miss the JCPenney Sweet Sale. Hurry in and unwrap your JCPenney chocolate bar to reveal an extra 30, 40, or 50% off. In-store only. Sweets and savings. What's not to love? JCPenney.
Sesame and ginger. How did Subway know it's bad? Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to Universe Sandbox 2. So, quite a bit has happened since last time. I have hit 7,000 subscribers thanks to you. Well, subscribers. Yeah, from clicking that little subscribe. But here's what we can take. It was pretty much half the distance of Mercury's orbit, which is quite a bit. And let's continue.
It's hype.
Thank you.